most people think about exercising, one of the first things that comes to mind is running. Running is a great sport and a great form of exercise when it's done correctly. Out of all the exercises, I see people running with poor form and improper technique the most. If you love running, this video will give you a whole new perspective on it, and it'll help you develop great running form and habits that will allow you to get rid of aches and pains while you run, while helping you progress with your running like never before. The most common mistakes you see with people running are heel striking, number one. Striking the heel first while you run versus laying on the balls of your feet. Number two, inversion and eversion of the feet, which can both be fixed through strength training and proper stretching. But eversion is when the outside of your foot lands first, and inversion is when the inside of your foot lands first on the treadmill or on the ground, typically causing a lot of knee pain. Not picking the feet up or pounding on the joints. So again, goes along with heel striking, but you notice people running flat-footed and not really utilizing their muscles and picking their feet up correctly. A lack of hamstring use in calves. So if you pick your feet up correctly, your hamstrings and calves are going to take most of the load of your weight while you run versus pounding on the joints. Lower back pain from having an anterior pelvic tilt, tight hips, and a weak core. And by pelvic tilt, I mean chest being in front of the hips a little too far, that's causing the lower back to tighten up and strain our back while we run. Poor posture with rounded shoulders due to strength in the upper back muscles and due to stiff shoulders. You're going to notice when people get tired, they start to slouch at the shoulders the most. That typically goes along with a pelvic tilt, not all the time, but if you're tight here, typically you're going to be tight here. And lastly, poor posture with the neck and the cervical spine. So looking down when you run, typically you're going to go where your head goes. So if you're looking down, you're going to tend to have poor posture. We're going to talk about keeping the head neutral and all these form cues we talked about. I'd like to show you proper running form and improper running form, starting with improper running form, so I can show you the difference between bad form and good form in a slow motion view so you can really see the difference. If you're ever on a treadmill, I always recommend putting the treadmill on a slight incline of at least 1% to help you stay on the balls of your feet and keep that proper running technique. Now is a great time to grab a friend to record you with your running form. Look out for a few key things: how your feet hit the ground, how well you pick your feet up, and your posture. Thanks for watching.